Time to talk a little Liberty Golf with head golf coach Jeff Thomas. And Jeff, good to catch up with you. You've already had one fall event. Let's go back to the summer, coming off the ASUN Championship, another berth in the NCAA golf tournament. How did the summer go for your team after you completed the spring season last year?
It's a good season for our guys. Isaac Simmons, I think you saw before, competed in the U.S. Open, so he was able to qualify for that. We had a couple guys at the U.S. Amateur that qualified, so it was a good summer for the guys. Yeah, they played a lot of tournaments, but got some rest also.
Coming off of the NCAA regional berth again and getting kids out in summer events, how does that all happen for your guys?
It's for them. It's just they're competing at the highest level they compete at. So there's a lot of national tournaments that they're trying to build up their national rank and just competing. So in tournaments, the best tournaments they can. So they just travel around. So they're going to play in probably anywhere between 3 and 8 or 9 tournaments individually. So they just kind of go on their own. So yeah, it's a good experience for them. It's good to be able to go and play good tournaments and just see how they can compete.
How about your travel during the summer? Do you get out to some of these tournaments that they're competing in?
No, not usually. I did make it out to the U.S. Open. It was good to be out to the U.S. Open. It was fun to be out there. We were out there Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, and then we left on Wednesday evening, Coach Lowe and I. But, yeah, our summers are just filled with a lot of recruiting every week, and we were on the road a lot this summer. So,
Jeff, we're right in front of the Conference USA sign, which Liberty moved in July. Your thoughts on that move from a golf perspective and how neat it's going to be competing with other teams in Conference USA?
No, we're excited for the athletic department and the school for Conference USA, and it's good to be in there with the golf team, and we're just excited where that's going to lead. And there's obviously some different schools we're going to have to compete against. But, yeah, some of the same faces that we see at other tournaments, so it'll be fun. Yeah.
Speaking of some of the faces here, you mentioned Isaac just a minute ago. Give us an idea of your team and what you're building up to coming up this spring.
Yeah, no, we've got 3 of our starters back. So we lost John Yon and Connor Polander, so it's definitely 2 big missing pieces. We brought 3 freshmen in, and then we've got the rest of the team back. So, yeah, we're excited to get we've competed once. We're excited to get the fall completed and then just get into the spring. But we've got a lot of talent on the team, and we just need to keep developing and getting ready for the end of next year and we get into postseason.
Recap the tournament you guys recently played in down in Texas. How did y'all do? And how do those fall tournaments come about and how you get scheduled for those?
Yeah, the fall tournaments are just same as any tournament. We just kind of got to work through the schedule. Schedule's a hard thing for us to produce, but our goal is to play the best tournaments we can. We got invited to the Valero, which is run by the Valero that hosts the PGA Championship, or one of the PGA Tour events there in San Antonio. So, yeah, we got invited out to that tournament. A great field. We played really good the first 2 days. We struggled a little bit the last day, but overall I thought it was an okay tournament for us. Finished probably in the bottom of that field, but it was, like I said, it was an elite field. Probably, the majority of those teams are in the top 40 in the country, top 25 in the country. So to be able to go out and compete, that was great. And now we have a little bit of a break, and then we have 3 right in a row to finish up the fall. So we're trying to get ready for those and some tournaments that we can compete, for the win. So that's what we're going to try to do.
When you get back, Jeff, from tournaments like you were down in Texas, when you review the rounds you have with your team, what do you talk about, and then what do you work on for that next tournament coming up in Tennessee in a couple of weeks?
It's kind of like any other sport. We're trying to find out what are the easy stuff that we call them turnovers. Where are our turnovers? Where are the easy stuff that we can fix really easy? And then we use a lot of stats on the other side to say, okay, where our stats are, where are we lacking in certain areas, whether it's short putts or wedges or driving. So we'll look at the stats really hard and just figure out, okay, where each individual, where do they need to work and what specific areas do they need to work. But that's how we do it the majority of the time, yeah.